If you've been following me for a while, you remember when I shared the story about the early years of my marriage. So I grew up in a household where we say, I love you, I miss you, kisses, like we throw that a lot around. Um, but my husband did not grow up in that kind of household. They loved each other, but they weren't verbal about it, okay? So my husband is the type of person that will help you iron your clothes for church on Sunday, and then when you put it on, he wouldn't tell you that you look beautiful. He would love you, he would do everything you ask him to do, but he wouldn't tell you verbally that I love you. It's not something he's used to saying, but he will show you that he loves you, right? So, and as a girl that is used to that verbal I love you, kisses on the forehead and stuff like that, so I just wanted my man to do, a girl knows what she wants. So I wanted a little bit of that as well. So what I did was I started writing like love notes, and then I'll put it in his suit when he's going to work, inside his lunchbox and stuff like that. Do you know my husband will see those love notes in his suit when he gets to work, and even in his lunchbox, he will smile and he would not say anything about it. So I eventually found out that he saw those letters and everything from the laundry guy, because the laundry guy was instructed that please, when you're washing those clothes, please help me bring out some letters that are inside. That means he saw the notes, but he would come back, he wouldn't say anything about it. He would just be happy on his inside. He would be happy within him, but he wouldn't say, oh, I saw the note, I loved it. He's just excited that okay, he loves things like this, but he wouldn't say anything about it. So I didn't discuss this in girls' meeting or discuss it with anybody or family or whatever. I took it to God. I told God that this your child that you've given me to spend forever with. I love him and I love everything about him. I need one more thing, God. So I want him to be more romantic. I want him to verbally tell me these kind of beautiful things that I like it. So after telling God what I wanted, I didn't stop showing him the way I want these things to be said, how I want it to be done. I didn't stop. I just kept on saying, honey, I would have preferred if you had said this in addition to this. So I was just saying it playfully, and then he was like, okay, I've heard. Like that, like I didn't give up. I just kept on. I didn't make it like I'm ordering him. I didn't make it like I was commanding him, right? So I found out later on that my husband looked and saw that, okay, I really appreciated these things, and he started picking up. He realized that, okay, this is something my wife appreciates, right? And everything I've asked this woman to do for me, she has been doing it. How come this one single thing she's been asking that I add to, my love languages? How about I do it for her as well? So I started seeing little improvement, and today I could say he's a very romantic man. So there are things about your partner that you need to learn. Learning your partner, you don't need to. Let me give you an instance. So when you want to cook something like okra soup for Nigerians, when you want to cook okra soup, for example, so the soup is called okra soup for a reason. So someone can provide the stockfish, the meat, the goat meat, the seasoning cube, the salt, the pepper, the onion, everything that you need for this soup, the vegetables that you need for this soup. But without the okra itself, it's not an okra soup. Do you understand? So your partner in that equation, because when I teach you about marriage, I teach you the principles of marriage. I teach you the things that you need to bring into your marriage, right? Everything I'm giving you is like those vegetables, the salt, the pepper, the oil, right? But your husband, your partner, your wife is the okra itself. So in every equation that you're bringing in every principle you're learning and bringing into your home, your partner needs to be at the center, who they are, what they love, what they enjoy, right? Need to be at the center of every decision you're making. So you need to learn your partner. You can't treat your partner the way other people are treating their partner. You can't treat your partner the way you see your friend treating their partner, because what your friend's partner like might be different from what your own partner appreciates. Find out what your own partner appreciates and love them like that. You might see someone that is not doing so much for their partner, but their partner's cup is full. Or you see another couple that is doing a lot, but their partner's cup is still empty. So it might be the minutest of activity, but let it be something that you know that your partner loves. So for ladies, I've counseled a couple that the husband said, coming back home to see food on the dining table is what he loves. So you could do his laundry, you could clean the house, you could take care of the kid, you could do anything you want to do. But if he comes back and there is no food on the table, he's not happy. So if I were you as a wise wife, what I would do is I will make sure there's food on the table. Because when I asked the woman, she said that there was a day she tried and she left every other thing and made sure there was food on the table. When the man came back, he ate the food and then he cleaned the house because he was happy that there was food on the table. So if you are a woman that have that kind of husband, why stressing out about the other things that are not as important to your partner? So I would do the important one, knowing that once I've done that, he's happy, and then we can do the other bits together. He's happy to do it. Do you see? So, but when you stress out about doing the other things that are not as important for your partner, or loving them in a different love language, and they do not appreciate it, you feel like, after all I have done. So I've said all of this to say, learn your partner, find out what they like, how they want to be loved. In that soup you're cooking, they are the main ingredients. So as you're swiping through social media, make sure that the information you're picking is around your partner. Don't just take it hook, line, and sinker and not look if it works with your partner, because all those principles are the ingredient. Your partner is the main ingredient. God bless you.